Everybody, this is Dean 76 and do a review of the Valken V-max loader. It's a great loader. It was released by Valken, looks like in around 2011, early 2011. It's a very light hopper, weighs in just under a pound, weighs in lighter than the rotor at 1.3, the Prophecy at 1.2, the Pinocchio at 1.1. This weighs in at about 0.9 pounds with the batteries in it. Simple to turn on. Just press this button. Once you press it, little green light on the back turns on. It's very quiet. You push the button. I don't even know if the microphone will pick that up or not, but it's a very, very quiet loader. Very, very simple design to take apart. Just open it up. There's a little notch right in here. Sorry, I'm getting used to this webcam still. There's a little notch right in there. Just grab that, pull down, pull apart, and you have your two pieces. Take the rest of it apart and get down to the nitty gritty to clean. Just kind of bend that up, comes right out, and then you're down to your very base. Nice part that I really like about this is the soft feed system. It's not hard. It's not gonna put a lot of strain on your paint in there. You're gonna have a barrel break or break in the breech from your bolt hitting the ball too hard before you have a break in here. It's really nice. I've used some brittle paint. It's got a little bit cold, and I had a break in the barrel before I had a break in my hopper. So it's really easy. Take the rest of it apart and just turn this little lock to the side and pulls that out. You can disconnect that wiring harness right there and take it all apart. Put it back together. If you took out the feed system at all, you just put it back in place. Turn that little lock till it clicks. That's back in there. You can put that tab right in this little channel right here. And there's a little notch in the back on here. I'll grab this pick really quick. There's a little notch right there that the back of that plate sits in. This little notch right here will sit in that groove. Make sure it's curved, kind of foot up in the front. Go ahead and put that in there. Give a little bit of bend. And she goes back in. Take that notch up front and stick it in that hole right there. There is a groove all the way down the side of this cap. It lines up with the kind of stuck up edge on here. So when you get the front on, pull them together, get the front to line up nice and even. Then she actually almost goes all the way back together herself, and all you have to do is just a little force down. She's back together. Close her up. She's right there, all back together. Got your batteries right here, two 9 volts. They do make, I have seen it, I don't remember what website it was on. They do make a kit that slides in here, so instead of having to use 2 batteries, you only got to use 1, and it sits kind of cross-angled in here this way. Don't remember where I saw it. If I see it, I'll put it in the description, but they do sell that. I know they were looking at making conversion to go from 2 to 9 volts to, I think, 4 AA's, but just look around if you don't mind, or if you don't want 9 volts, look around. There's a bunch of different stuff that you can find for any kind of loader. I know they have them for different ones that use 9 volts. You can get the AA adapters or the single 9 volts. I prefer to have the 9 volts because my marker takes a 9 volt anyway, so I'm gonna have them on me. But this thing's rated to feed up to 30 balls a second. I don't know if I've ever seen it get really that fast. I mean, when it's by itself, it can get pretty stinking fast. But I mean, you know, who's to say if it's actually 30 balls a minute or not? To go ahead and see the feed rate, go ahead and take 140 rounds right here. I think there's a bit of a broken one in there. Like I said, I've been using some brittle paint. Got this from my local field though. So I'll go ahead and close that up. I did drop some out when I was trying to load it up in the first place, but anyway. One big disclaimer: if you're looking for an electronic hopper that feeds based off of sound, this is not what you're going to go for. If you want one that feeds off of an eye system, this is not going to be one that you want to go for. This uses a little gear inside here. You can hear it rotate when I just stick my finger in there. I mean, it's just a little rotor up inside here. But other than that, I mean, if you're looking for, a hopper in the $80 range, definitely say this one. I use it on my PM6 and it's great. My buddy has an Alias Intimidator. It works great. Definitely say try this out if you don't want to spend the money for the rotor. But hope you guys enjoy. This was my first review video. If I forgot anything, go ahead and leave it in the comments. And thanks guys for watching.